Oh, hi everybody. This is Carnivore Ron, and I'm talking to you today from I guess I'd call this a studio. It's a converted bedroom in my house. I have all my musical instruments around me. My guitar's to the right. I have a keyboard to the left, and then there's a keyboard sitting back there. I wanted to talk today about another subject that just came to mind. It has been, well, I have to think, maybe 35, 40 years since I went to an OA meeting, Overeaters Anonymous. And I've watched a couple of their videos lately, kind of. They really don't talk about the science. That's more like a spiritual. It's a support group, just like us carnivores have support groups. Now, I've always been the type that's been a do-it-yourselfer. Okay, I don't know. I've learned to go through life because of my obesity, depending on myself. I have just a few close friends, and they've been supportive, and even though they aren't on my diet program, they've been supportive of what I want to do. It's like, well, Ron, you know what you eat is up to you, and that's worked well for me. But I admit some people do need support groups. One of the problems I had when I went to OEA, and I only went to a few OA meetings, because you start off by giving your name. Hey, I'm Ron, and I'm an overeater. Okay. The problem that I had with that is that I felt like I was lying, because I was not an overeater. What I was a sugar addict. And it wasn't that I was eating too much, it was that I was eating the wrong things. And of course, I tried the Weight Watchers program, not to cut down Weight Watchers. There's people that have had success with that. But all of these programs seem to ignore the ill effects of carbohydrates. And it wasn't till a year and a half ago that, or maybe a little more than a year and a half now, that I had heard about like this all meat diet and ketosis, and how to avoid carbohydrates, and what a carbohydrate was even. I had no idea. It wasn't until a friend of mine who had he'd been trying to avoid breads and sugars, and he lost weight on it. Now, he's not a strict carnivore, and I can't say I am a strict carnivore. I do have some carbs in my diet. I keep them well under 50. Sometimes I have days where it's 0, but it seems like most days I'll have some carbs in my diet, partially because of my own microbiome, if you will. I seem to require some carbs, or foods that have some carbs in it, in order to function properly. Everybody, I think, is different in that regard, what works for them and doesn't work for them. Support groups are great for those who need it. I have never really felt the need for one. Of course, I get sufficient support from my wife and my friends. Matter of fact, I look at the clock here on my desktop here. It's sitting right here. And about an hour and a half from now, I have a friend coming over, and we're going to have a hamburger brunch. And it will be a hamburger only brunch, with exclusion of some plant products such as tea, and or we might even make some lemonade. I don't know. Or we may have tea with a little lemon added. And we may use a plant-based sweetener called allulose. Oh my God, we're not even carnivore anymore, are we? Well, yeah, we are. Okay. We're a non-carbivore. I think I like that term better. Maybe we should start using that, a non-carbivore or a low-carbivore. Maybe that term would be more acceptable, and we could include more people with that than what we do as a carnivore. To me, it just means that we eat mostly meat, mostly animal products. And there are even animal products that are probably not that good for us. Right now I'm on a weight loss stall, and it seems to, ever since I started actively exercising, that my weight loss has stalled and even has gone up a bit, which is surprising because I'm still eating the right stuff. So I don't know. One thing is, I think, is that your body senses you're using more energy, and it's got to conserve more. And I think your body gets into this conservation mode. So I don't know exactly how to conclude this video. I always wish that I want everybody out there to have a good life, have a good day at least. You do it one day at a time, and for those of you who are on OA, okay, if it works for you, it works for you. I think there's some missing information in there, some biochemical information that we now have that at least we didn't have the few times that I went. And like I say, I had a lot of trouble with saying I was an overeater because I really wasn't. I would classify myself as a miseater. I was miseating the right things and eating the wrong things. But it wasn't that I was overeating, that I was eating too much. My calorie count, maybe 2,500, sometimes a little more, sometimes less. I had times when I was eating 700 calories. And you want to go in and say I'm an overeater? No, I wasn't an overeater. It's that I was drinking the Pepsi and the Coke, and even 7-Up. I was eating potatoes with my steak. I was eating potatoes and carrots with my roast beef. I didn't know those were bad for me. I just had no idea. So anyway, with that said, I'm just gonna wish you guys that you have a great day. Do it one day at a time. Try to check your situation, whatever you're in. If you need to go to a support group, go to a support group if that works for you. Anyway, you guys, you have a great day, and do the best you can with your situation. This is Carnivore Ron, and I'm signing out. You guys take care, and I will see you next time.